Destination RV Park welcomes you to Wyoming's Wind River country. If you're truly looking for a western vacation or place to visit, come to Wyoming's Wind River country. And for your destination RV park to stay in Riverton, you have two choices of RV parks or campgrounds. Wind River RV Park is known for the friendly staff, long pull-throughs, big rig friendly, shade trees, and a wonderful commercial laundry room, your headquarters for some great day trips. Have yourself a special treat by visiting Wind River Heritage Center. Here you will discover every animal that ever inhabited the state of Wyoming. They've all been trapped, shot, and mounted by Trapper Jake and Son. See his large collection of traps, which are dated clear back to the 1700s. If you're lucky, he'll be there in full dress to give you his narration on everything in and around the museum. As of today, Trapper Jake is 96 years young and still trapping, fishing, and hunting. He is truly an American original. The Riverton Museum at the corner of Park and 7th East tells the story of the 20th century homesteaders who brought Riverton to life and who developed it into central Wyoming's biggest commercial center. How about trekking through the Wind River Reservation Trail and visiting Fort Washakie and see Sacagawea's grave? The Wind River Indian Reservation holds within its boundaries one of the most beautiful areas in the state of Wyoming. Riverton, Wyoming boasts the only rendezvous site that remains on original ground. The 1838 rendezvous reenactment each summer features men and women who demonstrate skills that were used by the mountain men that have otherwise been virtually lost through the decades. You'll be awestruck by the Red Canyon on your way to Atlantic City, a small mining settlement. Continue on your journey and step back in time at South Pass City. Notice the Carissa Mine, which is uniquely positioned to become one of the flagship historic sites in the nation. Drive into town, which is known as Wyoming's City of Gold. South Pass City has been faithfully restored to the period of its last big gold rush during the late 1800s. The next day, maybe pack a lunch and plenty of water and head out to Willie's Handcart Monument, a place dedicated to the 75 members of the Willie's Handcart Company who lost their lives in mid-October 1856 winter storm. If you look real hard, you can see the ruts from the wheels of thousands of wagons and handcarts. The other campground in Riverton is Owl Creek Campground for the not-so-big rig, and plenty of tent spaces too. There's lots of big shade trees and lovely green lawns for your comfort. There's even miniature golf available and a store with camping supplies and gifts. Take another day trip and visit the Sinks Canyon. It is so named because the middle fork of the Popoja, a rushing mountain river, flows out of the Wind River Mountains and through the canyon. Halfway down the canyon, the river abruptly turns into a large limestone cavern, and the crashing water sinks into fissures and cracks at the back of the cave. The river is underground for a quarter mile until it emerges further down the canyon in a large calm pool called the Rise, and then continues its course into the valley below. On your way back from the Sinks, you'll be driving by the Fremont County Pioneer Museum. Don't pass this by. You'll see Indian headdresses, a room dedicated to President Roosevelt, and military paraphernalia, a gorgeous Indian beaded skin depicting a war, and much more. On your way back to Riverton, at the outer edge of Hudson, sits Wyoming Custom Meats. If you're looking for great tasting beef, bison, and lamb, you'll find it here. While in Hudson, if you're looking for a cool libation, the Union Bar can fix you right up, or just stop by to see Wyoming's oldest Tiffany back bar. And if it's getting close to dinner time, Sweeler's Restaurant has been serving over 50 years of the best steaks, sarma, and ravioli. If you love to fish, bring your fishing rod and license for the Boysen Reservoir Trail. At 19,500 acres, the reservoir is one of the largest in the state. It provides excellent fishing for walleye and rainbow trout, perch, crappie, ling, largemouth bass, and lake trout. Don't forget, there's plenty of room for water sports too. If you're looking for a place to visit with Western flair, drive up to Du Bois and visit this quaint little town. The Du Bois Museum will tell a story of Native Americans and white settlers. And on the grounds, there are many buildings to visit also, including the tie-tack industry. When it comes to shopping, Riverton offers the greatest. Looking for health food, vitamins, clothing, or a tea room to sit a while? Come to Wind River Mercantile. Love to browse for primitives, collectibles, and antiques? The flea market has the largest selection. You'll get lost in this place. Rock Solid has beautiful beads, stones, gems, and jewelry. The newest find is Wyoming's Prairie Tanzanite. If you're in need of gluten-free products, Graham's Gluten-Free Food has a huge selection to choose from. Have a rock chip in your windshield? Come to Quickset Auto Glass. Round out your day by stopping in for a drink at the Landing Lounge, and you'll be pleased you did. And while you're enjoying your drink, order yourself a hand-tossed, delicious pizza to take home from Pizza Plus. All pizzas are made to order with fresh meats and toppings. This is the way pizza should taste. When it's that time to travel again, make sure you make your next plans for your destination to Wyoming's Wind River Country in Riverton, Wyoming.